Test, test. A very pleasant good afternoon and welcome everyone to Eagle Softball Complex on the campus of Trinity College of Jacksonville for exciting NCCAA softball. This afternoon's matchup features the Rams from Columbia International University taking on your Eagles from Trinity College of Jacksonville. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise for our opening prayer? Lord Father, we praise you for this glorious day that you've given us. We ask that you bless every player on the field from safety, free from all harm or injury. Bless the Rams as they travel home this evening, Father. Thank you, number one, above all, for the blood of salvation through our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. And now please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that every participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Rams of Columbia International University. Leading off in center field, number one, Abigail Guthrie. Batting second in the circle, number two, Riley Stewart. Batting third, the designated player, number 8, Lily Petty. The cleanup hitter at first base, number 26, Hannah Murphy. Batting fifth behind the plate, number 32, Katie Rhine. Batting sixth at second base, number 15, Sophia Noriega Mora. Batting seventh at third base, number 24, Mackenzie Brown. Batting eighth in left field, number 4, Sydney Williams. Batting ninth in right field, number 7, Tristan Phillips. And at shortstop, the flex player, number 5, Carmela Corte. The Rams are led by head coach Sarah Allen and assistant coaches Jordan Gentry and Sam Vinty. And now the starting lineup for your Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. Leading off in left field, number 15, Carlin Payne. Batting second in center field, number 5, Alondra Galindo Diaz. Batting third, doing the pitching, number 24, Piper Young. Batting fourth at first base, number 17, Ellery McGatha. Batting fifth at third base, number 18, Callie Dunn. Batting sixth in right field, number 3, Peyton Flint. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 14, Kylie Duhigg. Batting eighth at shortstop, number 4, Nicole Yee. Batting ninth and doing the catching, number 7, Ashley Shaw. At second base, the flex player, number 12, Chesney Esam. The Eagles are led by head coach Rob Blackmer and assistant coach Haley Cohn. And we're just moments away from the first pitch here at Trinity Softball Complex between the Eagles and the Rams of Columbia International University. Hello, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and it's great to be back on the mic for Eagles softball. I apologize, haven't been able to do the first few sets of ball games, but we're here today. I am battling a really nagging cough, so I do hope you bear with me, but at least we're able to bring you the ball game this afternoon between the Rams and the Eagles. Columbia International 13-3 already on the season. No record yet in their NAIA conference, the Appalachian Athletic Conference, and the Rams are also members of the NCCAA Division I South region. The Eagles, 2 wins, 10 losses so far. No record yet in NCCAA South region play. Those games will come a little bit later. It's a little cool, 61 degrees, but a very calm wind. Cloudy, but as of now, very little chance of rain in the forecast, and we're hoping that stays that way so we can bring you both these ball games here this afternoon. Up in Greenville, South Carolina, the Eagles lead Bob Jones University 1-0 as the Bruins bat in the bottom of the 4th. Piper Young ready for her first pitch and is swung on and driven towards right field, and a hard line drive caught by Peyton Flint. 1 pitch, 1 out. Piper Young pitched a really good game yesterday against Spring Arbor. Unfortunately, though, Spring Arbor was able to get that win 4-3. Eagles led Calumet later in the day yesterday for most of the game until the 6th inning, but both those NAIA teams ended up coming back and getting the win. The pitch to Riley Stewart is in there for a strike. And Young delivers and misses inside. Riley Stewart batting .333, no homers, 12 RBIs. Guthrie didn't give us a chance to tell you she's hitting .306 before that at bat with 4 RBIs because she hit the first pitch. And this one is a little bit inside. So Young falls behind, 3 balls, no strikes. Give you the numbers on Young in just a moment. But she misses on 4 straight to put Stewart aboard. First base runner of the day. Piper Young, 1 win, 5 losses so far, 4 complete games. She has an ERA, which is high for her, but she's starting to pitch more like herself. 7-16 coming in. And a high pop-up on the first pitch. Yee, the shortstop, will put it away for out number 2. So 2 outs with the runner at first for the cleanup hitter, Hannah Murphy. Murphy steps into the batter's box, hitting .250 so far. 9 runs driven in. And she takes the first pitch fastball for a strike. Young pitched very well yesterday. Allowed 4 runs, but only 3 of those earned in a complete game. The 1 strike and the pitch. There's a hard one-hopper towards second, knocked down, but picked up and the throw to first. That is out number 3. Chesney Esam kept the ball in front of her and got the final out. A walk, but nothing else. And the Rams go down without scoring, and the Eagles will come to bat in the bottom of the 1st. As they come to bat in a scoreless tie. Men's basketball last night defeated Toccoa Falls College 93-88 in the South Region semifinal, and the Eagles will battle Bob Jones University for the South Region Championship at 4 p.m. this afternoon, and that game will stream live on the Toccoa Falls College NCCAA Network channel. If you go to our men's basketball page, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the schedule, you'll see that link so you can watch the Eagles hopefully get a win and bring home the banner. Women's basketball, an absolutely fantastic season, but fell 4 points to Bob Jones in the semifinal yesterday in a terrific basketball game played by both teams. So Bob Jones will play Pensacola Christian in the women's bracket for the South Region title. Women's basketball, though, with the great season they had, still an outside chance at a potential national championship invitation. Let's hope that happens. Carlin Payne will lead off for the Eagles, followed by Alondra Galindo Diaz and Piper Young. And Carlin Payne, a left-hand hitter, about to lead things off for the TCJ Eagles. Carlin Payne, a junior from Orlando, Florida's Timber Creek High School. And I do beg your pardon, I am still battling that cough that I've had for a couple of weeks now. Not quite as bad as it used to be. And the first pitch from Stewart. I'll tell you about Stewart in just a moment. First pitch misses low and outside. Stewart, 3 wins, no losses. Her 6th appearance and 4th start. And an ERA of just 170. Ball 2 misses upstairs. Stewart has a complete game shutout, 24 2/3 innings, 20 hits, 8 runs, only 6 of those earned. She has walked 3 and struck out 32, but she misses with the first 3 pitches to Carlin Payne. Payne is batting .231, but on base at a .444 clip. She will take the walk if given to her. 3-0 shows bunt. And ball 4 dips down low, so Payne doing one of the things she does very well, working the count and getting herself on base. Good speed aboard for the Eagles, and Alondra Galindo Diaz is at the plate. 227, 2 RBIs for Galindo Diaz. One of our new players, a freshman from Forest Park, Georgia, and she takes the first pitch down low for ball 1. Payne, good speed at first base. 4 for 5 in stolen base attempts. Not going, and a high pop-up. That will be caught by the second baseman, Sofia Noriega Mora, and there's one away. Brings up the pitcher, Piper Young, who can both throw the ball and hit the ball. Piper Young, 303, a home run, and 5 RBIs. Payne at first, she walked. There's a hot shot into left field. That'll be a base hit. Carlin Payne will slide into second base, and the Eagles have 2 on with 1 out. Piper Young, the senior, gets the first hit for TCJ. Piper Young, a senior from Jacksonville, Bethel Holiness Academy. Ellery McGatha, the cleanup hitter, playing first base. A junior from Apopka, Florida. McGatha's hitting .250. First pitch swinging and loops one into left field. That will drop down. Now Payne had to hold up as she thought the ball might have been caught. They will throw to third and get the out. So that's going to go as a fielder's choice and a 7-5 put out at third base. Payne stayed on the bag, should have come off it a little bit, and that results in the out. So McGatha is at first, and there are 2 away with Young at second base for Callie Dunn. Pops one foul to the right side. Callie Dunn is hitting .286, a homer and 4 RBIs. Dunn, a junior from Munford, Tennessee, her first season here at TCJ. And a high pop-up that hits the very top of the net, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. So McGatha thought she had herself a base hit, but it goes down as a fielder's choice. 2 strikes on Callie Dunn. The Eagles are threatening. Let's see if they can bring one in. No, as strike 3 swung on a high fastball. The Eagles get a walk and a single, but do not score. And after 1, we have no score. After one, no score, two very quick half innings for the Rams and then the Eagles. Both had runners on base but did not bring them in. Bob Jones, baseball, has tied the Eagles 1-1 as the Eagles are batting in the top of the fifth. Each team has a sacrifice fly. Gavin Williams drove in the run to put Trinity out in front 1-0, but Bob Jones just got one in the bottom of the fourth. Well, top of the second here, Katie Ryan, the catcher, will lead things off. And Piper Young's first pitch, fastball, misses outside. Katie Ryan batting .333, a homer and 5 RBIs. And she takes ball 2 away. She has an OPS of 990. That is a really good job. .448 on base percentage. And if she gets on, she's a running threat. High pop up right behind the infield. Payne, the left fielder, will call off the shortstop, Yee, and make the catch. One out for second baseman Sofia Noriega Mora. She comes in batting an even .200. She is 6 for 30 on the season, a double and a triple, and 8 runs driven in. And she takes the first pitch right down the middle. So 1 strike, 1 out, bases empty, top of the second. And Young ready with the pitch and misses just off the inside corner. And she asks where the ball was, accepts the explanation, and it's 1-1. Piper Young in her 4th season pitching for the Eagles. The 1-1. And a check swing, and she went around. Tried to hold up on a pitch up and away, and it's 1-2. Mackenzie Brown on deck, followed by Sydney Williams and Tristan Phillips to round out the batting order. That one hit right off the fist. Young will have to hurry to throw to first in time. So simple 1-3 put out. And there are 2 away for third baseman Mackenzie Brown. She's batting .125, 1 for 8, but she has driven in a run. She's also drawn a walk. 2 outs with the bases empty, and the first pitch, fastball tails away from the right-handed hitter and misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And a hot shot pulled hard and foul. Coach Sarah Allen had to duck out of the way. That ball hit right on the button. Fortunately for Coach Allen, it was a little bit high, and for the Eagles, it was foul. So a ball and a strike. Brown back in the box. Young toes the rubber and delivers a high pop-up that will get out of play. And a little kid, is he going to make the catch? Just out of his reach. Brought the glove, got near it, but you got to make the play there, young man. So a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses upstairs, and the count is even at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cloudy, but otherwise very nice here at Trinity Softball Complex. There's a foul ball high off the top of the net, and the count remains 2-2. Hello to our new Eagles and your fans watching us on, still called TBC Eagles, but we'll get that changed probably during the summer. And there's a high pop-up on the infield. The shortstop Yee calls designated player Kylie Duhigg. And the first pitch, changeup, swung on and missed. Got a little bit of an issue going on. We'll see if we can take care of that. But in case you missed it, a pop-up on the first batter, Peyton Flint, caught by the second baseman, Sofia Noriega Mora. And that pitch was outside and is 1-1 to the DP, Kylie Duhigg of TCJ. Hot shot towards third, a good clean pick and a high throw, but the catch made. Mackenzie Brown stuck with it and got the out. Duhigg hit the ball hard, but right at the third baseman Brown, who was playing in, and she was able to get the out at first. Nicole Yee, the shortstop, Comes in batting .286 with a homer and 9 RBIs. She got that home run in the win against John Melvin Christian in the Eagles' second doubleheader of the season. The first pitch from Raleigh Stewart misses upstairs. Stewart just one hit so far. No runs, but she has walked one, and that one slipped out of her hands. Eagles baseball has taken a 2-1 lead over Bob Jones. Larson Lott has hit a home run to put the Eagles out in front. 2 balls, no strikes. They're playing 2 up in Greenville, and we're playing 2 here as well. And this one slips up and away, and it's 3 balls, no strikes to Nicole Yee. Yee is slugging .536. 3 balls, no strikes, and taking that one all the way for strike 1. Yee also has 4 doubles to go along with the 1 long ball. She's walked a couple of times as well. Usually puts the ball in play, and she does this time. A little blooper that's going to be caught, and a nice run and grab right behind the base by the shortstop, Carmela Corte. So a pop-up to the shortstop ends the inning. The Eagles go down in order. After 2, no score. Founded as Trinity Baptist College right here in Jacksonville in 1974, now Trinity College of Jacksonville has been a leader in providing quality Christian higher education in North Florida for over 50 years. Trinity offers numerous majors including pastoral studies, missions, business, education, music, criminal justice, sports management, and a whole lot more. TCJ also fields a nationally competitive athletics program competing in the NCCAA. We also have many outstanding online programs for adult learners. For more information, check out our website at tcj.edu. Trinity College is Jacksonville's Christian college. Well, after 2, we have no score. Piper Young and Raleigh Stewart both doing a fine job through the first 2 innings. Young has walked 1 but is not yet allowed a hit. She will face 8, 9, and 1 in the batting order. Sydney Williams, Tristan Phillips, and Abigail Guthrie. Larson Lott home run, giving Trinity a 2-1 lead over Bob Jones. They're playing that game at Bob Jones. Last night's was rained out, but they still plan to play 2 today. Sydney Williams, a Rams left fielder, number 8 hitter, leads off. And the first pitch is on the outside corner. Williams, 500 on the season, 4 for 8, 2 of those 4 hits doubles, and she's driven in 4 runs. Hot shot towards third, fielded, and a throw to first from Callie Dunn, right on target. Callie Dunn had to snare that one with her mitt, and she made a good, strong throw to get Williams at first. Tristan Phillips, the number 9 hitter, batting .375 with an RBI. Shows bunt, pulls back in time to take the first pitch outside. Phillips is 12 for 32. One of those hits a double. She has also walked 3 times. On base at .429. And a little chopper towards second. Esam, throw to first, just in time. Very close. Phillips hustling, and that was less than a step. Rams fans looking for the call. It was very, very close. 2 outs for Abigail Guthrie, who started off hitting the first pitch into right. She hits this first pitch into left, and it's right at Carlin Payne. So Guthrie lines to right her first time on the first pitch, lines to left her second time on the first pitch, and gets nothing to show for it. She hit the ball very hard both times. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. We are scoreless. Very fast-paced first 2.5 innings, and the Eagles come to bat in a score tie. They have 9-1 and 2 due up. Ashley Shaw, Carlin Payne, and Alondra Galindo Diaz. And Ashley Shaw ready. Blazing speed, shows bunt, pulls back, and takes a strike right at the knees. Shaw's batting .308 with 3 RBIs. She has some pop. She's homered a few times here in her career. 4th year at TCJ, also plays volleyball. And this one misses low and inside to even the count at a ball and a strike. She gets on. She is definitely a base-stealing threat. 4 for 5 in that department. A ball and a strike. And Riley delivers. And that one missed low and inside. Riley thought she had the strike. And the Rams, they brought a very good following here to Jacksonville. Of course, they're on their way home to Columbia. Made a few stops here in Florida. And this one is fouled back. 13-3 overall on the season. That is a fantastic job. And the 2-2. Hot shot right up the middle and a base hit for Ashley Shaw. Line drive right through the wickets. And Shaw very fast aboard at first. Both these teams played down in Vieira, Florida on Friday. Both teams played Spring Arbor University. Columbia beat them 2-1 and then fell 9-0 to NAIA number 6 in the country, Grandview University. 1 strike to Carlin Payne, who walked her first time up, tried to bunt, and tapped it foul. Payne also very fast, looking to sacrifice, and she got right on top of the baseball. The Rams actually played 4 games in Vieira at the Spring Coast Games. They beat Goshen College twice, 3-1 and 9-3. The 1-strike pitch is upstairs. That doubleheader was on Thursday. They have beaten NCAA Division II Allen University twice. Got a 19-6 win over Ohio Christian. There's a tapper towards second. They will have to throw to first, and Payne beats it out for a base hit. That'll go as an infield single. Not just the speed, but the hustle from Carlin Payne. Hit number 3 for the Eagles, all singles. Brings up Alondra Galindo Diaz with a chance to drive in a run. 2 on, nobody out. And a pitch. Bunt shown, pulled back, and the pitch taken a little bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Galindo Diaz popped the second her first time up. Chance to drive in a run. Shaw runs well at second. Instead, she drops down a bunt. The only play to first. They do not get the out. The ball gets away. Shaw will score, and everybody else moves up. That will be a sacrifice bunt for Galindo Diaz and an error on the first baseman, allowing both Shaw to score and Payne to advance into third. And also on the play, Galindo Diaz takes second base. But she does get credit for a sacrifice bunt. And it brings up Piper Young with a chance now to drive in 2. 1 run in, nobody out. Right now, the run is unearned, but that depends on what happens next. And Young in the box. Base hit her first time up. And a high fastball, almost a little too high, and a great grab by Katie Ryan. Young has driven in 5 on the season. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a ground ball that will bring home a run. The only play will be to first. They get the out, but an RBI ground ball for Piper Young. 4-3 on the putout, 1 away. Carlin Payne scores, and Galindo Diaz goes to third. That run, for the moment, unearned. Again, pending what happens. And Ellery McGatha at the plate. McGatha swings at a beautiful changeup from Raleigh Stewart. That fooled everybody in the complex here, including me. She really hid that changeup well. Fastball right down the middle, and after that first pitch changeup, that one had to look even hotter. And McGatha's in a hole, 0-2. Callie Dunn waiting on deck. 2 runs are in. And a fastball misses up and away. McGatha started to flinch, but recognized the ball tailing away from her. A ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Line drive into left field, a base hit. That's going to be cut off. McGatha drives home the run, and it's 3-0. What that will do now is change both those runs to earned, and the Eagles lead by 3. Alondra Galinda Diaz. Now, her run for the moment is unearned. Again, pending on what happens next. But back-to-back RBIs by Piper Young and Ellery McGatha have made it a 3-0 game out to the circle. The inning started with a base hit from Shaw. Hot shot right up the middle. Carlin Payne got an infield single, hustling out to beat the throw to first. Alondra Galindo Diaz, a sacrifice bunt, and the throw was dropped, allowing Shaw to score. Young, an RBI ground ball to second, and then McGatha with the base hit into left. And both Young and McGatha brought in runs, Payne and Galindo Diaz. So nice rally for TCJ. And Callie Dunn rather, will try to keep it going. McGatha at first base, 2 outs. And the pitch on the way. A high fastball, but pops out of the mitt. And that will allow McGatha to take second base. That'll be a pass ball. McGatha, 1 stolen base this season, has not been caught, but now she's at second. And Dunn pops this one into the net to even the count at a ball and a strike. In the top of the 4th, Stewart, Petty, and Murphy are due up for the Rams. The 2-strike pitch, swing and a miss. Well, I thought there were 2 out myself. That's 2 outs right there. So the inning's still going, and Peyton Flint at the plate. For Ellery McGatha, that was her 4th RBI. And this one goes up high and tight and gets away. That's going to be a wild pitch, allowing McGatha to take third base. So big opportunity now for Callie Dunn. The 1-0, swing and a miss. Flint, nothing out of 1, popped up to second her first time up. The 1-1 and a pitch. High pop-up, should be caught. Brown will put it away to end the inning, but a nice inning for TCJ. They get 3 runs, 2 earned, and leave 1. After 3, it's Trinity 3, CIU 0. Riley Stewart back in the box, trying to start a rally for her team and come back from down 3-1, and Young gets the first pitch fastball for a strike. Piper Young just one walk so far through 3, and she gets strike 2 on the outer half of the plate. Still 2-1 Eagles in the bottom of the 5th, but Bob Jones is threatening. Line drive into left field. That's a base hit. Stewart very fast, takes a big turn around first and puts on the brakes. I mean, it looked like just 3 steps and she was at first base. She really hustled down the line just in case she had a chance to go for extras. First hit for the Rams, and it brings up Lily Petty. The bunt, it's down. Young has just one play. They will get the out, a sacrifice bunt for Petty. It'll go as a 1-4 putout with Hannah Murphy coming up and Stewart now at second base. Murphy will try to drive in the Rams' first run. And Young, first pitch fouled off and out of play to the right side. Murphy has driven in 9, looking for number 10. 1 out with the runner at second. Young delivers. High fly ball right down the line. Payne giving chase, makes the catch right on top of the line. Looked like it was fair from my seat, and a nice running catch by Carlin Payne for the second out. And Katie Ryan at the plate. She also flew to left. That was the first batter of the second inning. So Young, a chance to get out of the inning and leaving that leadoff single aboard. First pitch to Ryan. High fly ball, very well hit. On its way back, and it will go up against the fence. Stewart will score. Ryan will pull up into second with a 2-out RBI double. That one looked like it had a chance to get out. It hit the warning track. And she wasted no time pouncing on the first pitch. Second hit of the inning and the game for the Rams. And Sofia Noriega Mora takes the first strike. And that one right back towards me. Fortunately, the net was in the way. Maybe I should borrow that young man's glove. Luke, you bring your glove? He said no. I guess that net's my only protection then. There's a drive, well hit into center field, and run down and caught over the shoulder. Alondra Galindo Diaz keeps the second run from scoring. That ball was blistered. 1 run on 2 hits and 1 left. A great defensive catch in center field. Another one by Payne in left a little earlier. And the Eagles come to bat in the bottom of the 4th, leading 3-1. Bottom of the 4th, and 7, 8, and 9 are due up for the Eagles. Kylie Duhigg, Nicole Yee, and Ashley Shaw. Eagles throwing around the leather in that bottom of the 3rd. A fantastic catch by Alondra Galindo Diaz in very deep center field. 2 balls that looked like they were going to get out. One hit the warning track, the other one caught. And Duhigg steps in, nothing out of 1. And the first pitch got away from Riley Stewart. So 1 ball, no strikes. Bob Jones has tied the game in the bottom of the 5th on a bases loaded walk, and they're still batting with 1 out. Andrew Moeller has been brought in to pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. And foul tip. Good swing by Duhigg. She just missed it. Kylie Duhigg got a home run in a recent game. Her first of the season. 5 RBIs. A ball and a strike. And that one missed just a bit outside. I have to do my tribute to the late, great Bob Euchre. Duhigg's home run came against NCAA Division II Savannah State University here last weekend. The 2-1. Called strike 2. Looked like it was well inside, but Riley got the call. So 2-2. No argument from Duhigg. High fly ball, left field, but it's going to stay playable. And a catch made by Sydney Williams. It's a gentle breeze blowing in, not very hard. Duhigg got under it just a little bit. So 1 out for Nicole Yee. Nothing out of 1, a pop up to the shortstop her first time. Stewart delivers and gets a strike on the outside corner. Nothing and 1 to count. Stewart the pitch. Another pop-up. This one also out of play, and our young man with a glove, it didn't quite get to him that time. He went for it, but it was just out of his reach. No balls, 2 strikes to Nicole Yee. And a pitch. Line drive into right field. And Tristan Phillips came up with the ball and an idea to throw to first. Yee hustling. That's not an automatic base hit. Right fielder, we've seen make the throw many times, especially when playing shallow. Hit number 4 for the Eagles, and Ashley Shaw started that 3-run rally in the 3rd with a base hit to center. Shows bunt. Line drive toward the gap. That's a base hit. It's going to be up against the fence. Yee will round 3rd. They'll wave her in. Here's a throw to the plate. Not in time. RBI double for Ashley Shaw, and the Eagles lead 4-1. Yee never hesitated, got the green light from Coach Blackmer at 3rd base. And Ashley Shaw, 2 for 2 with a run scored and a run driven in. And it brings up Carlin Payne, who singled and scored. She beat out an infield single and ended up scoring run number 2 in the 3rd inning. Timeout. Looks like we'll have a pitching change, and we'll pause here. And we'll be right back in a moment. The new pitcher for the Rams, senior from Charlotte, North Carolina, Brenna Fashing, wearing number 9. And if I'm seeing things correctly, this is her first appearance in the circle this season. Her first pitch to Carlin Payne is a fastball that misses outside. Riley Stewart, 3 1/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 of those earned. She is responsible for the runner at second. 1 ball, no strikes to Payne. And that one misses low and outside for ball 2. Stewart walked 1 and struck out 2. 4-1 Eagles, and a pitch. And squibbed foul right towards the Eagles' third base dugout. Andrew Moeller got a strikeout. He's trying to end that Bob Jones threat. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. 1 run is in. It's tied at 2 in the bottom of the 5th in Greenville. And Payne shows bunt, takes a strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alondra Galindo Diaz in the on-deck circle. Payne has walked and singled, 1 for 1. And a tapper. Has a chance to beat it out, and there will be no throw. The second infield single for Carlin Payne. On the play, Shaw moves to third. 1 out for center fielder Alondra Galindo Diaz. Eagles looking to tack on. This Rams team can score a whole bunch of runs in a hurry. They are 13-3. And they've won a lot of games big. Here's the first pitch. And a foul tip into the mitt. Good wheel play on in case of a bunt. Carlin Payne is 4 for 5 in stolen base attempts, in case anyone's wondering. Runners at the corners. And a pitch, and a bunt attempt is fouled off. That's strike 2. This would be a huge out for Brenna Fashing to get if she can keep that runner at third. With Piper Young, the number 3 hitter, on deck. Well, Bob Jones has just taken a 4-2 lead on a base hit. 2 strikes, and a pitch is tapped foul. So still 0-2. Runners at the corners. A run is in. Fashion delivers. And a tapper foul. And credit Galindo Diaz not taking anything for granted. She busted it down the line. Shaw, the runner at third. Payne, the runner at first. Both run very well. Galindo Diaz at the plate, also good speed. 2 strikes and a pitch. In the dirt, Payne had taken off. That will be a stolen base for Carlin Payne. She was off as soon as the ball left the pitcher's hand. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That removes the potential ground ball double play. But still, Fashing ahead in the count, 1-2, and the pitch. Got her swinging on a great sinking fastball. And a big strikeout for Brenna Fashing. That brings up Piper Young, who drove in a run with a ground ball in the 3rd inning, but this time there are 2 outs. She'll have to find a hole. First pitch. In the dirt. Here comes Shaw. She will score. That'll be a wild pitch, charged to Fashing. It is 5-1. Also on the play, Payne advances to third. And now a base hit, sure to score Payne. Don't rest on this, though. Again, the Rams, they can score a lot of runs in a hurry. And Fashing winds and delivers. High fly ball down the right field line. It's going to drop, but foul. Excellent effort by Tristan Phillips, who came very close to making a phenomenal catch. What little breeze there is may have blown that ball away from Phillips. She had a beat on it. And so a ball and a strike to count to Piper Young. And the 1-1. And that one misses inside. Young ahead in the count. Very experienced hitter, the senior. Also as a pitcher, has an idea of what to expect. Here's a 2-1. There's a tapper, but right at Brown, who made a good throw and ended the inning. Eagles, though, get 2. They leave 1 after 4. Trinity leads 5-1. Piper Young comes out to pitch her 5th inning. 4 innings so far, 1 earned run, a couple of hits, no strikeouts, but only 1 walk, and she's gotten some really good defense behind her. Mackenzie Brown will lead it off, nothing out of 1. And the first pitch fastball is outside. Brown popped up to short her first time up. Brown, Williams, Phillips, then the top of the order. Young delivers, and a high pop foul is out of play. And a nice catch by another young man with the glove. So a ball and a strike. And a pitch. High pop up. This one's going to reach the bleachers. And that's going to land safely for strike 2. So the count is 1-2. Young ready and 1-2. Slipped out of her fingers and missed upstairs. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2 from Young. Brown flinched but held up in time as that ball dipped low and away. Good take by Mackenzie Brown. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Young ready, the pitch. High pop foul out of play. And we'll redo it. That ball hit the light tower and bounced back onto the field of play. So 3-2. Young delivers. Line drive towards left, and Carlin Payne just 2 steps in to make the catch. Rams have hit some bullets, but good catches by Payne in left. 3 of those, and the best play of all, center fielder Alejandro Galindo Diaz over the shoulder making a catch on the warning track. And a first pitch strike from Young right down the middle to Sydney Williams. Hit a hard ground ball to third her first time up. Callie Dunn made a really nice play herself. The 1-strike pitch. That one's popped foul and pulled out of play. And so Young is ahead 0-2. Young has not struck out a Rams batter, but she's been very effective. She's walked just 1 and allowed only a couple of hits. 2-strike pitch. Got her swinging on a high changeup. That's her first strikeout. And it brings up Tristan Phillips, the Rams right fielder, who grounded to second her first time up. And this one popped foul and out of play. Piper Young looking for her 2nd win of the season. She got the win in the Eagles' comeback against Ave Maria University in the first game of the season. Got the outside corner for the strike. In fact, if I'm remembering correctly, it was her ground ball in the bottom of the 7th that allowed the winning run to score. 2-strike pitch and a pop-up off the fists and will drop in safely. Esom looked like she had a beat on it, but the ball tailed on her. A 2-out single for Tristan Phillips, and that brings up Abigail Guthrie, who is lined hard to right and hard to left. Runners going. Shaw, the throw, nobody covering. It's into center field. There'll be a throw to third. It is not in time. That will be a stolen base and an error on the catcher, allowing Phillips to take third. The door is open, and the Rams will try to drive on through. Guthrie has hit the ball very hard twice. Young delivers. Line drive towards right, tailing, and foul. That might have been 3 bases for Guthrie if that one had stayed fair. Phillips back at third. A ball and a strike to count. And a pitch. High pop-up over our heads. Will the young man make the catch? And he does. There you go, young man. Great redemption. So a ball and 2 strikes. Young chance to get out of the inning. Tried to get a chase on a high changeup. Guthrie didn't bite. Eagles baseball did not score in the top of the 6th, so they will try to hold the Bruins and come back in the 7th. And a flinch by Guthrie, and she did not go. And it's 2-2. Young twice tried to get the hitter to chase. Here's a 2-2. Fastball, high pop-up. Center field. Galindo Diaz makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Rams get a runner at third, but do not score. We go to the bottom of the 5th with Trinity leading 5-1. Bottom of the 5th, and the Eagles have the middle third of the batting order due up. McGatha, Dunn, and Flint facing Brenna Fashing, who came in the 4th inning. Allowed a hit, but also got a strikeout. The Eagles got 2 runs in that inning, but both were charged to Stewart. First pitch is fouled off. So Stewart, close the book on her. 6 hits, 4 runs. Check that again, as this pitch misses down and in. 5 runs, 4 of those earned. The 1-1 misses low and inside. Ellery McGatha reached on a fielder's choice and then drove in a run with a base hit. That was in the 3-run third inning. 2 balls and a strike and a pitch. Swing and a miss at a nice sinker. And it's 2-2. Brenna Fashing from Charlotte, North Carolina, a senior. She delivers a 2-2. Looper into right. That's going to drop down. Phillips again. This time she throws to first. Little ill-advised because McGatha had already crossed the bag. Might have been just to let the Eagles know that Phillips is not going to give up on a play. Second hit for Ellery McGatha. And Callie Dunn at the plate, but she's being called back. We will have a pinch hitter for Dunn. Okay, so we will have ourselves a pinch hitter for Dunn. And now batting will be Autumn Edie, who is hitting .429 with a home run. First pitch to Edie. Sends it right back, right at my nose. And I'm very glad there's a net there because Luke didn't bring his glove. Nothing in one on Edie. We'll see if she comes out defensively in the bottom half, or top of the sixth rather, but she fouls off the pitch and it's 0-2. Eagles have 5 home runs on the season. Edie has one of them. 5 different Eagles have gone deep. 2-strike pitch in the dirt and a great block by Katie Ryan. McGatha has decent speed. She's at first, a leadoff single. The count is 1-2, and Fashing winds and delivers and misses outside. She thought she got the strike, but the ball did tail at the last instant. So the count is 2-2. Outfield deep at all 3 positions. Ball 3 is outside. There's another Eagle in the on-deck circle, ready to take a hack. That would be Reagan Beckham. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Nice pitch by Brenna Fashing, and there's one away. That's her second strikeout. And Coach Blackmer will send Reagan Beckham to the plate. Beckham 2 for 5 on the season. She has driven in a couple of runs. McGatha's at first. There's one out. And it looks like we'll have a pinch runner heading over to first base. Elizabeth Hilton will run for Ellery McGatha. And we're now ready for Reagan Beckham at the plate. First pitch. Swing and a foul back. Hilton 1 for 1 in stolen base attempts. She bluffed. She took a few steps once the ball left Fashing's hand. Good swing by Beckham, and she fouled it off. So 1 strike. Hilton does the same thing, gets a few steps and stops. And ball 1 misses up high. A ball and a strike. And a pitch. Line drive, but foul down the right side. Beckham's had a couple of good swings, but a little tardy on the fastball. McGatha led off with a base hit. Edie pinch hit and was called out on strikes. Beckham batting for Peyton Flint. Eagles lead 5-1 in the bottom of the fifth. One out with the runner at first. Swing and a miss. And Beckham tardy 3 times on the heat. And there are 2 away. Rams fans loving what they just saw in these last 2 batters. Kylie Duhigg at the plate. She's hit the ball hard twice. Nothing to show for it. There's a hot shot pulled foul and into the Eagles dugout. That's hard to do. With that fence heading down there, there's just a little bit of an opening. And Duhigg somehow got the ball in there. So she's down a strike. And a changeup misses outside. Now with 2 outs, Hilton does not have to wait to see what the ball does. And the way she's gotten her lead off first base, she'll be hustling on contact. Counts 1-1. This time she's on the move. The throw to second is not in time. It was on target, but Hilton just beat the throw. So a stolen base. Now Duhigg a chance to give the Eagles a little bit of insurance. She's ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Ground ball towards third. Off Brown. Everybody's going to be safe. That'll be a base hit. Brown had to contend with the base as well. So Duhigg gets herself an infield single. Fortunately for the Rams, the ball stopped right behind the base, or Hilton may have scored. So even though it was an unfortunate hop away from Brown, it was fortunate for her and the Rams that the ball didn't go any further. And now we have a pinch runner heading toward first base. This is Hadley Clifton running for Duhigg. Nicole Yee at the plate, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Singled in a righter last time up. First pitch. Fastball on the inner half for the strike. Nothing in 1. Opportunity for the Eagles. They got a leadoff single, but then 2 strikeouts before the infield single put them at the corners. Good pitch from Fashing. She has a nice sinking fastball, and she's ahead 0-2. In the 6th, Stewart, Petty, and Murphy are the scheduled hitters. There's a tapper back to the box. Bobbled, but flipped the first in time. Eagles get 2 on, but do not score after 5. It is 5-1 Eagles. First pitch blooped into left field. That's going to drop down. That's Brenna Fashing with her first at bat, and she is aboard with nobody out. Only the third hit allowed by Piper Young. And it brings up Lily Petty, who is nothing out of one, put down a sacrifice bunt in the fourth that led to a run. So Petty aboard at first. And a high fly ball to center. Galindo Diaz at the track, makes the catch. 2 pitches, a base hit, and an out. And we're looking to see which Eagles may have gone back into the field. There is one out. Flint is back in right. And the first pitch fastball is outside. Callie Dunn is back at third base in the number 5 hole. Ball 2 is low, a snap throw to first, and the runner is back. Two balls, no strikes. Little looper, that one's going to land foul. Credit the umpire for getting out there because I honestly could not tell. Eagles may have actually caught a break on that one. Fashing at first with the base hit. She came in at 286. There's a fly ball toward the gap. Flint closes in and makes the catch. 2 outs with the runner at first for Katie Rhine. So Flint re-entered. Dunn also re-entered. Now Clifton is in the DP spot, batting 7th. There's a fly ball, and it is out of play. She pinch ran for Kylie Duhigg. So I believe we got everything covered. The 1 strike is low and outside to even the count. The inning started with a base hit to left, and then a fly to center and a fly to right, and this one's drilled, has a chance, it's up against the fence. Here's a runner around third. Fashing will be sent in, and they wisely do not try to make the throw. Keep that runner at second base. An RBI double for Katie Rhine. I thought that ball was going to go. It hit the top of the fence. Fashing scores from first base. It's 5-2. Young wastes no time pitching to Sophia Noriega Mora. Well, I've said that this team can score a whole bunch of runs. So don't rest on what's now a 3-run lead. Here's a runner throw to third, is in time. The ball hit the ground, and the throw to third is in time. A stolen base attempt, caught stealing to retire the side. Eagles come to bat in the bottom of the sixth, leading 5-2. 9, 1, and 2 are due up. Shaw, Payne, and Galindo Diaz. Bob Jones has taken a big lead over TCJ 9-2 as that game is now going to the sixth inning. It's in the bottom of the sixth. So 9-2 Bruins. Shaw shows bunt, pulls back and loops one down the right field line. It's in foul territory, but caught by Tristan Phillips for the out. Ashley Shaw has seen 3 pitches. She has singled, doubled in a run, scored twice, and now flying out to right. Carlin Payne at the plate. She's played terrific defense. She's 2 for 2, plus a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored. A little pop-up, but Brown will make the catch. 2 pitches, 2 outs. In the 7th, Noriega Mora, Brown, and Williams due up for CIU, facing Piper Young. Here's Alondra Galindo Diaz. Nothing out of 2, but a sac bunt and a run scored. Swing and a miss. Fashing has done a really nice job since coming in. None of the runs charged to her. 1 ball, no strikes, and this one is in the dirt. Just a couple of hits. Now, runs scored while she was pitching, but again, not charged to her. 2 1/3 innings. And a hard tapper right back to Fashing. An easy 1, 2, 3 inning to give her team an opportunity to come back in the 7th. The Rams need 3. The Eagles lead at 5-2. All right, go. Sophia Noriega Mora will lead off the top of the 7th. Piper Young needs 3 outs. First pitch, changeup, misses high. Sophia Noriega Mora has grounded back to the pitcher and lined to center. It was her line drive caught over the shoulder by Galindo Diaz. A ball and a strike. 5-2 Eagles lead. Rams got 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 6th. Line drive hit hard into center field. Potential tying run now in the on-deck circle. 4th hit off Piper Young. Eagles got 3 in the 3rd and 2 in the 4th. And we have a new batter in the box. Pinch hitter for the Rams. And the batter will be Caden Thompson. And she'll come to bat with the runner at first and nobody out. Pinch hitter Caden Thompson at the plate. Thompson is hitting .391, 3 homers, and 14 RBIs. So some big pop at the plate for the Rams. No outs. First pitch from Young. High fly ball. Got under it just a bit. Payne camps under it and makes the catch. Well, Thompson did what she was sent up there to do, swing the bat and hit the ball hard, but she just got under it. 1 out, and a new batter for the Rams as well. And a ground ball back to the box. Young will go to first in time. Now, Sophia Noriega Mora will advance to second. And now Tristan Phillips at the plate. Time called. Tristan Phillips ready to take the bat. That last batter was pinch hitter Gabriella Suzik. And Young's first pitch fastball misses outside. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Ball nearly got away from Shaw, but she kept it right under her feet. If Phillips reaches, top of the order, Abigail Guthrie would bat next, the 1-1. There's a base hit into left center. A run will score. Ill-advised throw to the plate. And now the tying run is coming to bat. Phillips with the base hit, advanced to second on the throw. That's one where you have to hit the cutoff. So the leadoff single scores. 5-3. And Young's pitch misses upstairs. There are 2 outs. Galindo Diaz threw it all the way through. You have to hit the cutoff and keep that hitter off second base. Line drive, left field, and gone. A 2-run homer ties the score at 5. And the Rams fans giving their team a great ovation. Guthrie hit the daylights out of it and put it over the left field fence. So we're tied 5-5. The leadoff single by Sophia Noriega Mora. They got a couple of outs. Base hit by Tristan Phillips brought home the first run, and then Guthrie tied it up with a line drive home run. Her first home run of the season in RBIs 5 and 6. That means the Eagles will bat in the bottom of the 7th. Young, Magatha, and Dung are the scheduled hitters. Brenna Fashing at the plate. Raleigh Stewart now off the hook as this game is tied. 2 outs and a pitch. High pop foul out of play. Well, we told you this team can score runs. They've scored 10 or more runs 5 times. That one misses outside. A high of 16 against Payne College. Make that 19 against Ohio Christian. 5-5. High fly ball, center field. This one is gone. And the Rams have their first lead of the game. It is now 6-5 in favor of CIU. Fourth hit of the inning, back-to-back home runs. Fashing her first home run and third RBI of the season. And it brings up Lily Petty. Two outs, bases empty. And a pitch. A looper into center and a base hit. Rams have all the momentum. That started with the very quick bottom of the sixth, pitched by Fashing, who is now in line for the win. They got that momentum, and they turned it into 4 runs. A runner at first with 2 outs, and the infield wants to have a meeting in the circle. A single, a flyout, a ground ball, an RBI single, a 2-run homer, a solo homer, and a single. Hannah Murphy waiting to swing the bat. Two outs with the runner at first. Young delivers and misses outside. Both teams have played exceptionally well. But Columbia International 4 runs in the 7th to take the lead. High fly ball towards left. Payne makes the catch to retire the side. 4 runs on 5 hits and 1 left. Bottom of the 7th, the Eagles come to bat trailing for the first time. It is 6-5. Piper Young will lead it off, try to get on base. She represents a tying run. The first pitch, there's a ground ball, diving play, but there will be no throw. A base hit for Piper Young. Young with good speed, she is aboard. Ellery McGatha back at the plate. She came out for a pinch runner, but re-entered. She is 2 for 3 with an RBI and a stolen base. Young can run. Here's the pitch. A fly ball, well hit towards right, but Phillips camps under it and makes the catch. McGatha hit the ball very well, but out number 1. Callie Dunn at the plate. She has struck out twice. One out with Young at first. 3 for 3 in stolen base attempts. This one's lifted out of play down the right side. Phillips playing close to the line. Gave it all she had, but just ran out of room. Peyton Flint on deck, followed by Kylie Duhigg. 1 strike, and Fashion delivers. There's a ground ball, could be two. Step on the bag for one, throw to first, and that's the ball game. Final score, Columbia International 6, Trinity College 5. The Rams score 4 times in the 7th inning. Back-to-back home runs by Abigail Guthrie and Brenna Fashing. And Fashing ends up the winning pitcher. 1 win, no losses, as the Rams now go to 14-3. Piper Young takes the loss. She is now 1-6, and the Eagles drop to 2-11. Well, that's it for game number 1. We'll stop the feed and start up a brand new one in about half an hour. You're watching NCCAA softball here on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network.